Okay.
Hi, everybody. My name is Emma Dalmayne. I'm an autistic rights advocate. I'm from the UK. I'm autistic myself. I have autistic children. I'm here talking to Aviva Siegler, who is...
I am also an autistic activist. I am an autistic parent with autistic and non-autistic children.
Right, Aviva, you found something out about a very prominent person, didn't you?
Yes, it was actually on May 7th. I remember seeing this video of this person, and I was telling a good friend of mine, and I looked it up, watched the video again, and then 2 and 2 clicked together, and I couldn't believe it. It was Dhar Mann's actress, Elizabeth Lamboy Wilson, who often plays the Hispanic mother-in-law or the monster-in-law sometimes, depending on what video she's in, promoting MMS bleach. I was absolutely shocked.
Right, and MMS, for those that don't know, is chlorine dioxide bleach. It's water purification. They use it to bleach wood pulp and to clean swimming pools. It's sodium chlorite, not chloride, chlorite mixed with citric acid. It forms a bleach solution. And we've been tracking down and reporting a cult called the Genesis 2. But one of the main people in America of Genesis 2, Mark Brennan, and his sons are actually in prison now for selling bleach, promoting it to actually cure COVID. And yeah, Aviva's found this out. And Dhar Mann, have you reached out to Dhar Mann?
Yeah, so I didn't write the blog about it till about a week later, on May 12th, because I sent a message via his website and I didn't get any response. She wasn't in videos for a while, but then after, I want to say a month passed, they blocked me on Facebook after telling them this issue, which is a very scary response to this.
It is. It's burying their heads in the sand. I know I messaged the Facebook page. I phoned the number that was available to phone. I emailed. I tagged them, you know, with your blog on Twitter, and they literally just ignored it. And this woman is saying, I believe, that she could that she put MMS bleach into her vagina.
Yes, so she was diagnosed with HPV, which is the virus that it is known to cause ovarian cancer.
I've had
And
that.
she is under the impression this will cure it. Scary.
It is. Have you got the clip of her talking about this with Mark Brennan, the Genesis 2?
Let me share my screen and I will show it.
Here with Elizabeth from the Denver seminar, and she's pissed off.
That is true. I am very angry. My name is Elizabeth. I live in California. I am 65 years old, and I was diagnosed with HPV. I didn't know I was diagnosed with HPV. I went to the doctor for every year for normal pap smear, and they told me, well, you gotta have normal cells, you know, but don't worry about it. It should go away on its own. Come back next year and we'll test again. And that was back in 2015. On or about 2017, I was just filing some papers and came across my after visit summary and noticed that. And I've got documents to prove it, guys. I am not being paid to say this. I brought my paperwork, I took pictures, I got recordings of what happened to me. So I can only tell you what's going on with me. HPV, supposedly, for those of you who don't know, is a human papilloma disease, and it's supposedly contracted sexual. It's a sexual transmitted disease. And
not.
That is, I hadn't had sex for like what, 5 years.
They're lying.
You know,
I don't believe it.
no, this is true. This is true. I'm thinking, huh? You know, and then I talked to the doctor. Well, I looked at my paperwork first of all, and I saw, you know, HPV. I don't know if you can zoom in on this, but I've got HPV and atherosclerosis, high cholesterol, you name it, I have it. So they told me that HPV could not be cured. There's no cure for it. Here's some medication, and we can do a lead procedure. And that doesn't work, then we have a vaccination, Gardasil, which we can give you. And I thought, no, why didn't anybody tell me? All they told me was that, you know, if you have abnormal cells, don't worry about it.
Can't have
They'll
the
go away.
vaccine till before you
just
have
come back
the
next
vaccine.
year.
Yeah, too
3
much
years later, it
information.
got really worse, and
You
I
can't have the
noticed
vaccine
symptoms
after you've
on
had
my
the disease.
underwear.
That
I
makes
mean, I
no
hate to say this,
sense.
I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but the truth is the truth. It was acidy. It's a discharge that was coming out, was burning through my underwear, and I didn't know what that was. And all the time they're telling me, don't worry about it. Everything's okay. Just come back next year.
That's
No.
cool.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm searching HPV and cures and natural cures, and looking through YouTube, I found Jim Humble and then Mark Brennan and MMS, the cure. So I started using the MMS. You know, well, I started with 3 drops of MMS and 3 drops of the activator, and I took that every hour on the hour for like 3 days. After 3 days, the stain and the burning just disappeared, and on the 4th day, I felt better. I had a lot of energy. I did that for 8 hours, and then I added the following week the DMSO, and then I started to douche with that while taking the protocol as well. And I did that douching in the morning and douching at night. I used 60 drops of MMS
Each time?
for the douches.
60?
For the douches.
60.
60 drops of MMS, 60 drops of the activator, and I mixed it with water, made sure that the color was there, and then I added the 60 drops of DMSO. And I douched, and I started seeing I mean, really, if you look at this, I don't know if you can zoom in on this, but there's a little bug there, and it has an eye, and has little feet. So it's like the weirdest thing.
You know what
I saw
that
in
is.
the tub, and I thought, what the
Wait,
hell is this? Stuff started
That's her
coming
rest-
out
her-
like
that's her
crazy,
reproductive tract.
Tissue, like pink tissue, little,
System,
whatever.
coagulated things, yeah.
It was the
Yes.
weirdest thing.
That's
And
pretty
It's
so-
very important for the women.
yeah, so I kept douching morning and afternoon while I was taking the protocol. And then the stuff that was coming out was even bigger and larger pieces. Like really, really weird. And there was like these little things. I don't know if you can see it. If you can increase it, has a little eye and little legs. It's the weirdest thing. I was
That's epithelial
disgusted. I was like, what the
tissue.
hell, you know, but I kept doing it because something is happening.
Yeah,
And then
Oh my
I got
God.
bigger and larger pieces of just tissue, you know, it's disgusting
Sure.
stuff.
oh, you clean it out.
I'm cleaning it out. And the more that I did it, the lighter it got, you know, it got short, smaller and lighter. And now there's nothing. I douched last week before I got here. Water is completely clear. So, and also, they called me from the hospital and told me, oh, based on your history, we have to test you again. Come in, and I thought, great, let me find out where I'm at. So, I took the test, and I have the testimony here, document. I'm gonna give this to you guys so that you can see HPV test,
That was negative.
negative. So,
What is that date? 8/14.
yeah, just before I came here, I took the test.
You can easily type that
I,
up.
Aerosol, stay away from that stuff.
You can absolutely make that yourself on the
So
computer.
there goes, there's my HPV testimony. Guys, I am not being paid. I did this, I cured myself with the MMS. And I'm here to tell you, try it. Before I even tried it, I was freaking out because I did a little research and I found that, you know, MSNBC, CNN, and BBC all reported that all of that this MMS was bleach, and I bought it, but I put it underneath my sink for like about 2 months, and I thought, oh, I'll try it. But, you know, due to the symptoms that I was having and because of the research that I did, and I wasn't told that I had HPV, I thought, I'm gonna try it. What else have I got to lose? They told me there was no cure. They told me I had to be these pills
You're
forever.
gonna be the HPV poster child.
There you go.
I'm serious. I'm gonna do a broadcast and she's gonna be in there. I'm not gonna call.
Do you want to pause it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got this woman who's in these Dhar Mann videos,
Mm-hmm.
literally saying that she's used bleach in her vagina and pieces of her vaginal lining have come out, and this is a good thing apparently. Now, HPV, they wouldn't say to you, oh, you've got some cells, come back next year. You'd be going in for a biopsy, you know, you'd be going in for checks. So that's rubbish.
Completely. If you have an abnormal cells, they will have you come back for a different appointment, send it out to pathology. Me having PCOS, I have seen more of an OBGYN office than I care to admit. They test to make sure that it's normal cells first, and then you have to come back for a different test.
I've had abnormal cells on my cervix. I had to have a punch biopsy, which is horrifically painful. And then I had to go and have laser surgery. I had that much of my cervix lasered off. They do not just leave you for a year. She's lying.
No, that's baloney.
Terrible. Have you got a clip just to prove it's the same woman in the Dhar Mann video?
Absolutely.
You see how she was wearing the Genesis 2 t-shirt and everything?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's all the old rich people that live here.
Yep, all old people with a lot of money. Crazy, right? They have all this cash and didn't do it.
A waste. They should just give it to me and then I can buy that brand new Porsche if I want.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, you've got Mrs. Hoover. She's older and can't speak, but don't let that fool you. She's still really smart.
How smart can an old mute lady be?
There she is.
There she is.
Oh, hello, Dorothy. I'm Chad, your new caretaker. I got you some groceries, huh? Okay, I guess I will put them in the fridge. You're all set, Mrs. Hoover. Is there anything else I can do for you? Okay, I won't disturb you anymore. Have a great day.
Okay. Well, she usually does parts where she invokes a strong emotion, doesn't she? So she's usually
Yes.
really abhorrent, like you said, monster-in-law, or she's really sweet. She's quite prominent in his videos. And considering
Absolutely.
that me and you have contacted him and he's made no contact back, that's really worrying.
And he's even blocked me on Facebook after I contacted them.
One thing we should definitely point out is she's saying she went up to 60 drops. One drop of chlorine dioxide is 50 times more than the human body is meant to ingest, isn't it? No, it's 520 times more.
That's
than the
right.
is
So
meant to
I
ingest.
could tell you that for camping, there are tablets with chlorine dioxide. And
Yeah.
I've actually had the water with, it's very, very dilute, and it literally tastes like bleach water. Where
Yeah.
my scouts, we get water at a dispenser at the grocery store before we go camping because they can't stomach it. Like, it will
Yeah.
literally make you sick.
I can believe that. Well, you were on Dr. Oz talking about this as well. So people watching, if you want to go and look up, we'd have to use Aviva's former name because that's what would come up, which should be Amanda Siegler.
Mhm.
If you look her up on the Fierce Autie as well on Twitter and Facebook, we both are from an organization called Autistic Inclusive Meets. I'm the CEO of the UK branch, and Amanda is the executive officer.
Director, that's what they call it in the US.
Yeah, of our American branch. So we are a well-known, very well-known, prominent autistic rights movement. We're a registered organization. So we are asking and calling on Dhar Mann to please respond to this. We're going to tag him everywhere. Please share this video because this bleach has been promoted by Jim Humble, who's an ex-Scientologist. It's been promoted by his cult, Genesis 2. It's been recommended and used on autistic children in oral solutions and enemas. It's causing a lot of damage. All right.
Yes, and Carrie Rivera was just raided in Germany. There is a reporter, which I can't remember her name, who was fined again for using MMS on TV.
Yeah.
There's a lot going down about this, and people are starting to have to pay.
Yeah. Well, we've got Mark Brennan in prison now, haven't we? So
It's a beautiful thing.
it's a beautiful thing. We've both been working with the well, we can't say much, can we? But we've been doing our
No, we
part.
don't want to impede the investigation.
No,
We
and we're
know
not going to
better.
put it all over social media like some people might. So we're just going to keep things and just wait to see what happens. But yeah, please share this video and tag Dhar Mann on it, because if he's got nothing to hide, you know, if he believes that this, by having her still in his videos, he's promoting MMS.
Mhm.
As far as I can see, you know, he hasn't come out and made a statement, you know, we at the Dhar Mann family don't agree or promote or recommend this bleach. He hasn't said a word. He's actually
No.
blocked you. He hasn't
And
responded to
he's
me.
made videos at an attempt to acceptance. I mean, he doesn't go about it the right way, but his heart is in the right place. If he
Yeah.
truly wants autistic acceptance, he will respond to us.
Yeah, yeah. And he does make some great videos. They're always about, you know, accepting other people no matter what gender, size, shape, ability they have. You know, as you said, some of them are a bit off, but yeah,
He
he
does
tries his best.
try. He tries.
And he's got a lot of followers, so these followers should be concerned about this.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, let's see if he can put his money where his mouth is and show that he actually does, you know, care about human rights and children, especially. All right, it's been great talking to you. Let's get
Same
this out.
here.